Ace the Young Heavy. Y'all know what time it is. The sickness. My nigga Voodoo. Some niggas want the money, the power, the respect. Fuck this shit, I want all three of them bitches. Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something foreign. Fuck a Chevy. Money everywhere.
Sneaker news.
Salute YouTube. Salute YouTube. Peace to the earths and gods and go mob to the frat. Thank you for joining us again for another exciting episode of Ace Heavy Kicks, where we look at cool kicks for the common collector. Now that's people like yourself and people like me, the host, Ace the Young Heavy. Let's give it to y'all this week, man. We got a lot of exciting stuff, Ace Heavy Camp, with sneaker news. The first thing is not even sneaker related. So we're looking at MMA basketball hybrid sport. So listen. Your boy love boxing, love MMA. I love basketball. I actually hoop on a regular basis. Wish I could hoop more if it wasn't so cold in Chicago. But check it out. These brothers are mixing basketball with MMA. And I don't know about that, fam. Like, if I'm going up for a dunk or layup or something like that, and somebody grab me by the waist and slam me on my shit, like, man, I don't know about that. But it's exciting to watch. I'm hoping that comes to some major outlets sometime soon. Y'all stay tuned. And I don't know what kind of shoes I will wear now to hooping. I probably wear I probably wear something that can kick the shit out of somebody. Whatever that would be. Next up, we got Bait being sued by Nike. What's new, y'all? Bait is not the only one. We saw that OMI and KIY, or Omi and Kai, are getting sued as well. Basically, any shoe company that's making money that has a silhouette similar to a Air Force One, to a Nike Dunk, or to a Jordan 1 high or low is going to get their paperwork put on. Real talk. They seem like they are very litigious and they are not playing around. They want their money now. I can't be mad at Nike. And we see that Bape had shoes back in the day. They kind of slowed down on releasing some of their models. Now they just hype back up. So then Nike hyped back up with that lawsuit. So we'll see where that goes in the future. Also, we got a giveaway this week, y'all. Ace Heavy Camp. If you tap in with our top 3 kicks Instagram page, you'll see, and also on my IG page in the stories, we have a giveaway for a Essentials hoodie. Essentials knit hoodie. So those are pretty hot right now. A lot of people like those. You can win one this week if you tap in with us. Grab me 2 subscribers. Check out top3kicks._ That's our official page on IG. Tap in with us and we will definitely get you locked in for a chance to win one of those knit essential hoodies. I mean, hey, can you beat free 99? I mean, free 99. A free hoodie for you just for grabbing us a couple subscribers, checking in with us and seeing what we got in the store. Y'all already know we got that heat, baby. We stay with it. Also this week in sneaker news, for Valentine's Day, we got that coming up. We're in the month of February. It's starting to ramp up in terms of the sneaker releases. And so we are seeing that Reebok has this like special set of, 4 or 5 shoes? 1, 2, 3, 4 shoes coming out with the different flavors for Valentine's Day. So they got the cherries, the grapes, the strawberries, and the chocolates. And I'm probably guessing that those chocolates will probably be the hottest ones that people will be checking for. Those are actually a Reebok pump. I don't think I would rock any of the other ones. They got like 2 pair that remind me like the Reebok Classics. Not necessarily in my wheelhouse. If you like it, go ahead and check it out or whatever. But I thought it would be interesting, especially because it's part of the holidays. Last but not least, I definitely wanted to talk about my mans and send a huge shout out to ReverbNation, man. Big respect, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'm humbled and appreciative by the love that the ReverbNation has showed on the channel. Y'all that are tapping in and checking in with us, we're gonna make sure we continue to bring you that heat, and you can definitely check out more sneaker news on a regular basis. My man does lives. He does, you know what I'm saying, information, you know what I'm saying, food for the soul type joints, you know what I'm saying. He's definitely tapped in with the culture, not just sneaker culture, but nation building, you know what I'm saying, in terms of our people. So I appreciate you, bro. Go ahead on and check out his channel, subscribe, hit the notifications so you know when he's doing new stuff, and check out some of the shout outs my brothers he sent me recently, you know what I'm saying. Let's go.
Oh, Ace the Young Hep. Hey, yo, listen, if y'all haven't subscribed to this young man right here, y'all please subscribe to this channel, man. This man is working. He's out here. We did show him some love yesterday. But Ace the Young Heavy. Ace the Young Heavy. Drop Ace the Young Heavy link in the chat, man. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. And salute to him. There you go. Hold on for a second. Shout out to Ace the Young Heavy, man. Like, yo, so my man, he has a YouTube channel, y'all, man. Like, y'all go out there and support my man. Feel free, bro. Sometime to hit that link, man, and pop up, man. Let me hit the horn for Ace. I put him on the screen again, man. Y'all go over there and support something real quick. Shout out to my guy, Ace the Young Heavy. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I want to ask a quick favor of the people that's in this video real quick. I gotta ask one favor. I want us to sub up on Ace. He showed me, I mean, he's been tuning into the show, and behind the scenes the other day, he was like, no, I like what you're doing. I love the positive message that you're kicking, along with the shoe stuff. It's inspiring. And he threw a couple of subs my way. I just want to drop this link, man. I just show this man some love real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop his link in the chat. He don't even know this is happening. I told him I was going to look out for him today. I'm gonna put his link on the screen right now. Let's get him right. Let's get him right. I want to see. Let me see. Let me go back to his homepage. Man, Ace, man. I'm gonna try to get him to come up on the channel too, man. He don't even owe me nothing, man. I'm just showing him love. Done. Appreciate. Excuse me. A fellow creator, man, that's out there, man. Showed your boy some love, man. He was like, man, I really listen, man. That's what I'm talking about. If you digging what people doing, man, give them that flowers. Give them that flowers. So I'm like, yo, like for sure. And I'm definitely gonna try to get the man to come up on the channel, man.
So we got a word for the week now. And the word for the week this week, Ace Heavy Camp, is ebullience. That's right. Ebullience. And what does ebullience mean? It means to be cheerful. It means to be uplifted in spirit. It means to be on 10. Basically, all day in what you do and how you share your love and information with everybody. So I challenge everybody to show their ebullience today to the world. Show them what you're talking about, your exhilaration, your high spirits. And let's go ahead on and remember that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So you get what you receive. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to receive positivity. Let's give a little bit out there this week and share a little bit of ebullience.
Sneakers for retail.
Alright, for sneakers for retail this week, let's check out a vlog we did at House of Hoops, North Riverside Mall I used to work at back in the day when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the people, West Side Chicago, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's check out the vlog, y'all.
sneaker releases.
So, for upcoming sneaker releases, first up, in fall 2023, we got the Air Jordan 5 Alma Mater. So they're releasing 2 colorways of the Alma Mater. I don't know if that's something that I'm going to go after a cop, but it looks like it's going to be in 2 colorways. It's going to be coming out in September or October later this year. So if that's something that you're looking out for, get in tune with it. Keep an eye out for it. Collaborations with Jordan Brand and Alma Mater for me are shoes that I typically have looked forward to. I have the 1s, I have the 2s, I have the 4s. I skipped the 3s. I haven't grabbed the 12s. I may get the black pair. We'll see. But tap in with that. If that's something you into. Also, Tiffany & Co. is teaming up with Nike to come up with the Air Force One 1837 low collab. So that shoe is going for about $400 right now. It's supposed to official release in spring of 2023, but obviously we've seen celebrities and all kind of other people rocking these shoes. I do like them, but to be honest with you, Ace Heavy Camp, some of those Nike Dunks that they released, Tiffany Dunks, have been way better in terms of like the way they've implemented bringing in a Tiffany color on like a black or black and white silhouette, color palette onto the Nike Dunk silhouette, either on the high or the low. This Air Force One, I don't think it's really where it is. It's not the way for me. But you know what I'm saying? If you think it's that splat, you think it's hot, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about those Tiffany Air Force Ones. But it's definitely a shoe I think that people are going to be looking forward to trying to grab. They're going to be supposedly in a limited quantity, but I think if you really want those shoes, you should be able to get them. And I don't think you're going to have to pay way more than retail. Again, retail's going to be $400 on those. Going forward, we also have Mischief, the same. So last week we talked about the Jesus Air Max, right? The same company that made the Jesus Air Max have these big red boot shoes coming out. So 2 days after Valentine's Day, on February 16th of this year, they have the big red boot that's retailing for $350, and the big red boot is a big ass red shoe. I mean, it looks like some Astro Boy would have rocked, or something like a cartoon character, something like that. The SpongeBob shoe or one of those other characters. Is this something that you would rock? They look comfortable. I ain't gonna lie, but it's not something that I think is in my wheelhouse, not something that I would rock on a regular basis or I would use to make a fashion statement with. It's just not for me. But I do get, the novelty of it. Who don't want to look like Sonic the Hedgehog or something when they go outside, I guess, if that's your thing. Also, Nike and Clot are collaborating to bring the Clotez. That's right. So Clot is coming up with a Nike Cortez, but it's like really a triple. It's a transformer. And you know how I feel about anything that's a transformer. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this. Plus, it's martial arts generated. So before we go any further, y'all already know how I feel about MMA, about martial arts. I'm a competitor. I'm looking at getting back into competing on the semi-amateur or pro level. A semi-pro, semi-amateur. How low can you go? You know what I'm saying? The semi-pro or pro level again in my life, and I'm excited about that. In fact, y'all can see behind me. I don't know if you ever look, but there's a trophy back here from me winning the state championship in Kung Fu in Illinois back in the day. So I'm excited about these Nike Clotez, or Clotez, however you want to call them. It's basically a Kung Fu shoe that you put into like a slipper, right? And the shoe, like a little, little Asian man slipper, a little white girl, I don't know what you call them shoes. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see them in Chinatown. So them type of shoes where the people, be in the kitchen doing their thing, they have them shoes. And then you got the Kung Fu shoe to go into it. So you can wear that or that by itself, or you can wear it all together. You know what I'm saying? They got yin yang on it. You got a lot of stuff. Shout out to all my people of all creeds and colors, you know what I'm saying, especially the Asian nation. My homies, Mark Bryson Sanga, you know what I'm saying, Fahad Amaya, Ali, you know what I'm saying, from Whitney Young or whatever, because I had a lot of Asian friends back in the day. And then some of us say, every time they say some racist, they be like, why you know I got a lot of Asian friends, I got a lot of black
Finish
friends.
him!
Try to validate it. No, but real talk though, I have an affinity for Asian culture, for anime, for food, for dress, etc., especially the cinema. And I'm definitely excited about these shoes. I'm probably going to grab them shits. They're supposed to come out, I believe, in the summer of this year. So be on the lookout for that if that's something y'all like. Also, coming in November, this is another shoe I'm definitely going to put on my radar. The Jordan 11 Neapolitans. right? They're going for $225. We don't know if we're going to get the version with pink patent leather or it's going to have the chocolate patent leather. I'm hoping it has the chocolate patent leather with the strawberry Jumpman on it. That'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat Neapolitan ice cream. I'm more of a French vanilla, New York vanilla, or like a fudge chocolate type of brother in terms of ice cream. And I'm just talking about some ice cream. I don't know what y'all get your man out together. But everything else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really with on the ice cream side. In terms of these kicks, I think this will definitely fly. It seems like it'll be a wearable shoe, especially if we end up getting the brown patent leather around it, because it's fall. You know, people wear a lot of browns, tans, you know what I'm saying, auburn colors, etc. So, maroon. So that'll definitely fly. That's the shoe you're looking for. Then be on the lookout for that. That being said, that's all we got for you this week on upcoming sneaker releases.
Sneaker pickups.
So, sneaker pickups for this week. We got 2 dope pickups, y'all. Oh, get the box upside down. I do a lot of shit ass backwards and upside down sometimes. So, if you feel like you be a little backwards, you're not the only one. Don't feel bad. Ace Heavy do it too. So, we got a dope pickup for this week. Something that I've been looking forward to. Grabbing and showing y'all. And that is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Retro Voodoo. That's right. These are the Zion Williamson shoes. They call them the Voodoos. Obviously, it's got the Voodoo theme because, you know what I'm saying, my boy is a hooper for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans, of course, was, you know, a team that moved from Charlotte and back and forth and so forth and so on. But they in New Orleans right now. And, this is a dope shoe. Zion Williamson, big homie, he definitely doing his thing in the league. Obviously, he had a couple of injuries over the last year or two, but I think he's definitely going to ramp up in terms of like his playability and what he's bringing to the game, and I look forward to seeing that man smash, you know what I'm saying, and smash some records and being a big force, you know what I'm saying, down low, you know what I'm saying, in the position. Pause. That being said, check out these shoes though, man. It's an all canvas. I did these in a 10.5 because you know what? When shoes are canvas or deconstructed, I have like a need to grab them a little bit smaller because I feel like they have more room in them, right? So canvas shoes and deconstructed shoes, I do a half size or size smaller because I like some of my shoes to fit to my foot. I don't like shoes flopping. Worst thing in the world for me with a shoe is to have a shoe in the back when you're walking and it's too big and so you can feel it or start digging into the back of your Achilles. Or you got a whole bunch of room in the front because you know you're going to crease it too. A shoe that's too little, it's going, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have the black toenails. It's going to fuck your feet up, bottom line. And I ain't going for that. Anyway, I like these shoes. Let's show a little bit in the B-roll. Check these out, man. These shoes is definitely some heat. Not something I was going to pick up initially, but as I took a look at them and they was available to me, I mean, how could you not grab them, you know? Of course, I grabbed these joints at Top 3 Kicks. And you know you can grab your pair as well. We got a couple left. I was lucky to grab these, though, because, man, to be honest with you, I haven't seen a whole lot of pairs in places. I've never seen a pair in a retail shop. I called Tops and Bottoms in the hood on Madison and Pulaski in Chicago to see if they had a pair. And guess what? They ain't had nothing for me. Because people had ate them up right off top, man. I didn't think this was going to be like a big release like how it is, but hey, I can't be mad at them. I like them. That's the first pickup for this week. I know Zion Williamson, Air Jordan 1 Lows, Retro OGs. The second ones we have, not probably a big deal to y'all, but a big deal to me. I've been looking for these, you know. These are the Air Jordan 11 Animal Instinct. So check these out. Air Jordan 11 Animal Instinct, right? And what I like about the Animal Instinct is the fact that, you know, the black and white is highly wearable, but it gives you a little something freaky with it. So it's like something real regular you know, black and white was, you know, monochrome or whatever, but, you know, it was with the animal, you know, so it's a little, you know, raw to that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. I wore these, so they're not perfect on the bottom, but, well, almost, damn near. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I definitely like these kicks. There's a lot of different fits that I would wear with them. It's not like a shoe that I would wear every day, but at the same time, I think that it's a shoe that, you know, definitely commands attention when you wear it. You know, definitely. Shout out to my moms, because I showed these shoes when they came out, and she was saying this is a pair that she would wear and grab, and so I decided to, you know what I'm saying, get a pair too. So shout out to the home team. Let me go ahead and show you a little bit interview roll of these kicks. Yep, so they're Air Jordan 11 silhouette, basically. And instead of the patent leather, because it would typically have patent leather going around it to the front of the toe, and the quarter panel and around the back to the heel, what we have here is an animal print, and it seemed like a brush, like a pony skin or something like that, you know what I'm saying, on the shoe. And I like it. I rocks with it. It's different, you know. So, basic 11, you know, that translucent bottom. They will get yellow over time, but whatever. So it's, you know, it's up to each his own in terms of like what type of shoes you like and what type of shoes you want to rock. I rock shit that I like, and I rock shoes that I feel that, you know, are definitely something that make a statement that's different. I don't want to wear something that everybody else has. So, you know, to each his own. Wear what you like. I rock what I like, and I also talk about the shoes that I like on the channel. So there's a lot of shoes that come out that I may not even talk about because they don't interest me, or I don't think that interests my audience. So with that being said, if it's something that you do want to see on the channel that I haven't talked about, or you feel like there's a wave that I missed, leave a comment down below and let me know what's a shoe company, etc. that you want to see more about. I'm definitely going to talk more about the Somewhere in America, the Sia shoes. I don't know if Kyrie is definitely going to have a pair of those shoes or not, but I definitely think that the company and the creator behind them is something worth talking about. We talked about it on earlier episodes, so get into them with those. With that being said, that's what we got this week for Sneaker Pickups.
Throwback thoughts.
So for Throwback Thoughts this week, we're going to keep it quick and keep it interesting, right? So I was thinking back to video games back in the day and those key video game players and what type of kicks they used to rock, right? So I was thinking about who had the coolest kicks at the 16-bit, 18-bit era. So we're talking about like Sonic, you know what I mean? Toe Jam and Earl. We're talking about all the cool dudes, Streets of Rage, Double Dragon, like and Contra. I don't think they really had like no gym shoes on Contra, but definitely like Streets of Rage and some of the other characters. For you, drop a comment down below and let me know out of the video game characters from the 16-bit, 8-bit era, who had the dopest kicks. Yoshi had some dope kicks too, you know what I'm saying? He had some not unlike those big red boots that are coming out by Mischief in the near future. But I don't know. Definitely not Mario, because Mario has some roach stompers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and definitely, I don't think he's gonna be walking around with no Stacey Adams talking about, you know, he got the flyest kicks out of all the video game characters. But I don't know. Leave a comment down below. I'm gonna probably stick with Sonic, because I always wondered what kind of kicks them was. I thought they might have been like some Converse, you know what I'm saying, some All-Stars or something. But leave a comment down below. Let me know what video game character of the 80s, 90s, of the 8-bit, 16-bit era you thought had the dopest kicks. And that's what we got for you this week for Throwback Thoughts.
Dope toys.
So for dope toys this week, we got some really, really cool stuff. So the Super Friends back in the day was a cartoon that ran from 1973 to 1984, right? It was basically like Justice League cartoon, but they called it Super Friends. And it was basically Justice League and like associated DC Comics characters. And so last year, Walmart made a line of revitalization of the Super Friends, of the Super Powers when the toys came out. They called them the Super Powers. And the original toy line came out in 1984. And so they did like a re-envisioning of that. I mean, that's the era we in right now, right? Where we remaking and re-envisioning everything. So anyway, I went ahead. I was lucky, y'all, to grab some of these Superpowers toys from Walmart. They new line, right? So I got the Batwing, right? The Batwing, which is, you know, what Batman ride around in. It's pretty slick. And of course, if you got the Batwing, you know what I'm saying, you can't have the pimp car. Right?
What are you?
We got Batman, right?
I'm Batman.
And it's a dope Batman. I think it's the Batman pretty much from the Hush series, comic book series and movies, DC animated recently. So if you're wondering what type of Batman, because there's like a million different Batmans, like this is the particular Batman that I think that they were trying to invoke with this particular character. I also grabbed Superman, right? And I was able to grab Darkseid. So they gotta have somebody to fight. And I'm not even like a person like to get the villains and stuff, but you gotta have somebody for everybody to fight. So we got Superman, we got Darkseid, Batman, and we got the Batwing. And so am I gonna take these out and play with them or whatever? Probably, yeah, I am. I probably am gonna do that, like, with these in particular. Because I always wanted these. And, you know, when I was younger and, you know, at the time that I had Superman. But I didn't have any of the other ones. Let me show y'all a little bit in the B-roll too, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, so you see the Batwing here. Alright. And Batman, because you gotta have somebody to go in the Batwing. Superman, my favorite DC character. And one of the two of my favorite comic book characters of all time, him and Wolverine. Right? And last but not least, you got somebody to fight. Ultimate villain of all time, Darkseid. So, super excited about that one. So that's what we got this week for our dope tours.
Rare shoes.
Oh, you know what we're about to do. You can tell the vibe, baby. We're about to do rare shoes. And this week, got the notorious B.I.G. Air Jordan 13s. That's right, y'all. So Sotheby's Auction is auctioning off, or they just recently auctioned off a pair of original Air Jordan 13 Biggie editions. Now, these were originally released in 2017. It commemorates the 45th birthday commemorative 45th birthday release, and it's also only 23 pairs made. Now, it's also cool to note that this is 2023, so this is the year of Jordan. So we're seeing a lot of cool Jordan stuff released in the year of Jordan. This being one of the coolest, I'm saying, getting some hype and some traction. It's an all black mesh and suede upper. Alright, and then the inside it's got the, you know what I'm saying, the red and black lumberjack, you know what I'm saying, with the hat to match, you feel me? Definitely Biggie inspired inside and out. You know, it's a brand colorway. It's Biggie's on the tongue, and then it's got an exclusive hang tag that you can't get on any other pair of Jordans. I already talked about the inside collar, but there's an inscription inside the tongues too. So on one of the tongues it says, "If you don't know, now you know."
And if you don't know, now you know.
The other one that said, "It was all a dream." It was all a dream. It was on the other one. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely feeling Biggie. You know, every day I rock, if I'm wearing glasses, whether they're prescription or non-prescription, I rock my Biggie glasses. So if they're not this color, they're the red ones, or the brown ones, or the black ones, or the white ones, or whatever color I feel like wearing that day. But I always keep Biggie in my heart, you know what I'm saying? You know, the greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th. Cannabis said it. So, you know what I'm saying? This shoe, for me, is one of the coolest rare shoes that we've reviewed in this segment so far. If I was able to get my hands on the shoe, I obviously would. Unfortunately, fortunate for the person who could afford them and grab them, that auction last week for that one pair went over $500,000. So that's out of my wheelhouse, Ace Heavy Camp, and probably out of most of y'all wheelhouse too. But at the same time, that's definitely a shoe I would grab. If it was reasonably priced, is that a shoe you would rock? Leave us a comment down below and let us know. With that being said, that's all we got this week for Rare Shoes.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Alright, y'all. I just wanted to say I am so appreciative. We are growing by leaps and bounds. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because that's how you let YouTube and everybody else know that we popping, baby. And we definitely doing that, and it's all because of y'all support. And I'm gonna continue to bring y'all dope content. I'm gonna try to bring it more regularly, but I'm not gonna sacrifice bringing that heat, making sure that my channel is unlike anybody else's, and that we talking more so about things that matter in life too. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I want to leave y'all with one thought this week. All right, you can't want something harder for somebody than they want it for themselves. You feel me? Like, you could want somebody to be successful, but you can't want that more than that individual wants to be successful. You know what I mean? Like, you'll drive yourself crazy and end up with gray hair in your beard too. So I think the lesson for me this week, or in life period, is you can't wipe somebody's ass harder than they gonna wipe it themselves. You feel me? Can't want something for somebody else harder than they want it. But there's nothing wrong with wanting excellence from everybody, and for that to manifest those, you know what I'm saying, spirit gifts that God did put in them, those blessings, words of encouragement that you're able to get in them. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see greatness in another person. You just can't want it more than they want it, period. So don't frustrate yourself, and you know what I'm saying, brush your shoulders off and keep it moving. And definitely, if you don't do nothing else this week, make sure you do something good for somebody else. Because, baby, when one wins, we all win. And most importantly, if you can't see it before you see it, you'll never see it. Peace. Elevate.
We decided to get introspective at this point, you know, no homo. But when are we gonna stop the senseless killing, hustle, and garbage music? Hip-hop is gone as we know it. All that's left is a silhouette of respect, like a tech with no one to hold it. I put it on my shoulders as I sit on the throne. The street poets expressing stresses of snot noses with holy coats. Never caught the Holy Ghost. Some sound possessed when I'm flow. Spitting shit like the exorcist on the microphone. Rejected like a terrorist. Neglected in his cell, and his prescription for society is locked with me in hell. What good is freedom if your mind is in jail? I shine like the eyes of a mother holding her son stricken by sickle cell. Who would have thought the chubby kid rapping on laptops and bathrooms would be screaming drama war this crew? 7 albums later, anticipated like Chronic 2. Coming soon to a neighborhood near you. When we gon' stop the pack hustling? Probably when Bush admit to everyone Bin Laden is play cousin. Real talk. I know it's hard out here, man.
Tell them again. Number one. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Bitch, I'm flying, check my altitude.